Meeting come to order. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilwoman Perkins Dustin.
Here.
Councilman Festa.
Here.
Councilman Jacobs.
Here.
Councilman Rowland. Councilman Keenan.
Here.
Councilman Sedan.
Here.
Councilman Baldwin.
Aye. Here. Sir.
Sorry, I should not have called you. Councilman Mazza.
Here.
President Pro Tem Baldwin.
Here.
Okay.
At this time, we'll ask Councilman Keenan to lead us in prayer. Please all stand.
Almighty God, as we legislate for our community, yes, set strong sense of justice and fair play to permeate all we do. Above all, may we seek after holy God. Give us the strength to follow it, regardless of all human considerations. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we'll have public speaking. Is anyone here, any taxpayer or resident like to come up and address the council on that?
My name is Robert Perry from the city. It seems that this year is the election year and also for the school board. They appear to have changed the dates for the school board from something or another. Even though I guess only maybe 13 to 15% of the residents would vote in the school board. Although it seems that that's very political. Now, something was sent in the mail that was paid for by taxpayers' money from the school board. It says tips for healthy eating, balanced calories. Well, it depends how you count them. Enjoy your food, but eat less. Avoid oversized portions. Now, if you go to a restaurant and you pay the same price and they give you less, then the restaurant is making a bigger profit off a person who pays for the meal. Who's to eat more water? You should drink fat-free milk. Well, maybe some people like 4%. No. You switch to whole grains. Well, maybe some people like whole grains and some people don't. Then foods to eat less often. Pizza. Some people who are of Italian extraction like pizza. And I consider it not in their interest if people tell them not to eat pizza. Compare sodium. Well, they have sodium and potassium. They both come from the same chemical group. See, this is a one-size-fits-all prescription. I don't know if it was hold true for everyone. Drink water instead of sugary drinks. Well, all these soda pop manufacturers, they have to make money to stay in business. They have employees, the people that sell it make a profit, just like people that sell beer, which is legal at present, make money. See, this is a one-size-fits-all prescription at taxpayers' expense. And some people would fit and some would not.
Thank you. Just lift that mic just a little bit. Thank you. Please, name
please. I just want to thank two council people, Ms. Patricia Perkins and Council Benson. I want to thank y'all so much because, they had a cookout, please together for the children, the people that live there, and they came and they gave them things and brought food in, and Mickey Mouse came, and it just was a beautiful thing for the children, and to see that the council people, at least two of the council people, care about them, to come and come talk with them and bring them little gifts and stuff, so that was greatly appreciated. the children and the endeavors. And I just want to thank you too also for treating them like human beings and not treating them like they've been, so treated like animals. And they're not animals, they're human beings, they're people. And we want to thank you for coming and sharing that day with us. And also to all of us. It's like a far off the subject, but there's a lot of drugs in our communities. And when I was coming up, the ones that did it, that was selling drugs, they used to go to New York to get the drugs. Now, these children, they're not making enough money to go to New York, so where they get the drugs from? Are we looking into that? Are we seeing who the big cartels are bringing the drugs in and setting up in our communities? And lastly, and I'll be done, about the powers that's still set by PSM and the people still have to smell that my children have to, play around these piles of dirt that's just been sitting. When are they gonna load up, gather up between 5 and 10 trucks, bring them in so they can start dumping up stuff in the trucks? This stuff needs to be going. I live 32 animal place, so it's right there. If I go outside and I'm cooking out my backyard, guess who's coming? That's the rocks, the dirt, and everything will be expanded because the people that knocked it down don't care enough to pick it up and get it out of the way for the children and the people that do still live there. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else? Thank you, Ms. City Council.
Good evening, Samuel Muhammad, 32 Old Place. I also like to thank Councilwoman Patricia Curtis, Dusty, Councilman Carlos Daniel for participating in our back-to-school picnic at Autobuses. We had a beautiful day, and people really enjoyed themselves. And the people really showed that they could behave. There wasn't one argument that day. These people just need some love and concern and stop being treated like my wife said, like animals. But the buildings are in terrible condition. I think the very next day, whether it was vandalism or what, the pipes, the water started leaking out of the pipes. In 2 buildings, 200 and 220. The water ran from that evening, Sunday evening, to Monday afternoon. The whole floors were flooded from the 5th floor on down. Water got all in the electrical boxes. The Elizabeth Fire Department had to come. They were able to stop the leak in one of the buildings, 200, but they couldn't stop it in 220. Middle building. The Elizabeth Fire Department said the next calamity at Oak Plaza would be electrical fire from all the water getting into the walls. Now, these buildings are in terrible condition. They got to be condemned. The argument coming from the city of Elizabeth is you have no way with the people. We read about the $2.8 million that was given for housing. Let's build something for these people immediately. I mean, something has to be done. These people cannot live in these conditions. You and I don't live in these conditions. These people have to be given a way to a better place, a safer environment. This city is a progressive city, but right now this is a black mark on Elizabeth. It doesn't look good when we see other cities like North and Jersey City getting rid of these dilapidated complexes and private housing. They're getting rid of them, and they don't leave the rubbish laying around 2-3 months like Elizabeth is doing. Now, I know it's CIS, and I'm not a student law student or nothing, but I know you can put pressure on them to do the right thing. And that's what we're asking. You don't see He offered it to me. I passed it on to a man I know that works in that field. I have nothing to do with the security of the plaza or the maintenance. My name is on nothing. I wondered if he offered it to me to shut my mouth, but I didn't want it, because I want to see justice for these people until they get justice. I can't be bought unless you know that I'm 56 years old. You understand? Never been rich, and don't aspire to be rich. I'm satisfied with God has given me what He will give me. So that's all I have to say. You know, do right by people. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else want to address city council like that? Please come forward, state your name and address, please. Please state it.
My name is Victoria. I live in Elizabeth. I'm a mother too. What's going on here is basically like nobody don't care. Everybody out here doing bad. We work. Why we can't deserve a certain living that the people around the corner from us no disrespect any agriculture. You got the Dominicans that's basically the Spanish people around the corner. All own businesses. When we try to get out and do something, it's something we're so in effect. When we live at right now, if y'all, each one of y'all will come in, change places with us for even 1 month, y'all will never be able to do it. My child should not have to worry about the mice jumping in there. If the mice eating out of the bread, so he can't have his breakfast in the morning. Some need to be done. Let's go on the set. And let's say bottom line. This is getting our way to what we live in kids' days. I didn't come from one city to come to something worse, because that's the case I would stay where I was at. And where I'm from is the slums. Now, I've never seen nothing worse than where I'm from. My kids do better. School, we got new school systems my son can't even go to, and it's right in his community. How is that for him to get a better education? I had to pull my own child out of the school system over here and bring her back to her other school system because they don't feel like the teachers. The first thing they want to do, put them on medicine, and I'm not doing it. Because it's nothing wrong with my little brain. I try to pull my daughter out of the school system. Y'all need to open up y'all out of trade places with me for money. And tell me what you sit there and look at me like, oh, I wish I was late, just get over the microphone. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else like to address city council like that? Please state your name.
I'm sorry, I'm above educated enough to be honest. Great. Yes, good afternoon. Former resident of 400 Riverton Avenue, currently former resident of 400 Irvington Avenue.
What's your name?
Agina Hicks.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm currently living in 220 Park Road. My concern is that I know the process and I'm not sure, but I'm trying to be lied to. I've been making phone calls to her in New York, speak with the people from New York, a relocation specialist, Mr. Lackman. I also spoke to my Rita Willis from HUD of Newark, trying to understand the whole process. Because I want to be used as a guinea pig to know new development company or what plans that they have for Oakwood Plaza. Currently, there's so many lies being told to the residents about the new neighborhood, Westminster Heights, but according to
love you today. Thank you for your support and for helping and for all the work done for us. Now, we also formally thank the tenants that came out with their bills that helped and the donations that came from them and the people that helped us. But now to the other side of it, keep hearing so many negative responses about Oakwood Plaza. For one thing, I learned living in Elizabeth, living in North, and living in other places, when they tear a building down, there's trucks there called like garbage out of there, not to leave here. I can say personally for myself going over there, my chest bothers me. So I can imagine what the people feel like that live there. My personal feelings is this place needs to be condemned. And these people, their children, need to be put in a place that is suitable for them and for these children, hopefully that they won't remember the conditions that they are put in. And as far as the council, God forgive me, I don't believe in you guys, because you're not doing nothing. I don't live there, but I feel for them. When I go home at night, I pray for them. And I can imagine living there, and you can't live there. As a matter of fact, do me a favor, spend the night there. Live in the conditions that they're living in, and see how you feel when you wake up in the morning. Thank you.
The kids are breaking out in their skin. Their skin are peeling.
Anyone else want to see? Anyone else like
Kids
this?
are
Councilman Matter?
getting because they got crap. They have feathers. It's feathers just all over the kids' faces are peeling. Who wants to look at their children's faces?
Now I ask you, please, allow me. Thank you.
Faith, freedom,
Thank you.
under law. She had an opportunity to go to
No, she spoke already. She spoke already. Ma'am, thank you. Anyone else like this? Anyone?
Take that face, come go out there. Done, sorry.
Anyone else like to address the city council in matter? Please come forward, state your name and address for the record. Once again, anyone and a citizen or taxpayer like to address city council in matter, please step forward, state your name and address for the record. Seeing none, close the portion of the meeting. I'm going to read a cue card if I fail to read. This is the regular meeting of the city council that was incorporated in the annual meeting of notice of 2012, which was filed in the city clerk's office and posted on the bulletin board on December 27, 2011. The sent to the Star Ledger and Home News Tribune in compliance with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Law of New Jersey. Have a motion to approve the minutes. Move next, second. Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa. Councilman Jacobs. Councilman Keenan. Councilman Sedano. Councilman Mazza. President Pro Tem Bowman.
As approved. Public hearing.
Ordinance number 4331, amend chapter 5.16.38, City Code, City of Elizabeth, entitled Autobuses, specifically to include the financial status of the applicant regarding unpaid judgments and liens and experience in the transportation of passengers.
Here, order number 4331. Anyone for the public address order number 4331? Anyone from the public like to address order number 4331? Seeing none, close this portion of the meeting. With the consent of my colleagues, I will dispense with the reading of the petition and report the city office and move on to orders on first reading.
Your Honor.
Order first done. Order on final passes.
Ordinance
Code of the City of Elizabeth entitled Autobuses, specifically to include the financial status of the applicant regarding unpaid judgments and liens and experience in the transportation of passengers.
You heard order number 4331. What is your pleasure?
Move the ordinance for a vote, Mr. President.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Bowman.
Aye. 7 ayes. At this time, before we go to new business, I have two new resolutions here. I have a motion to suspend the rules.
So moved, Mr. President.
Have a second.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Weston, seconded by Councilman Keenan. Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan. Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Bowman.
Aye.
There's two letters. The first letter is dated September 21st, 2012, from the Director of Public Works, recommending awarding a contract to Black Rock Enterprises LLC, Old Bridge, New Jersey, for the 2012 road resurfacing program, Phase 2, at a cost of $1,186,062.86. The second letter is dated September 25th, 2012, from the Chief Financial Officer, requesting authorization for His Honor the Mayor to enter into a tax abatement agreement with the Port Family Homes Urban Renewal LP Elizabeth for 30 years to create 52 new low-income multifamily units.
You heard the reading of the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Mr. President.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Bowman.
Aye. 7 ayes. New business.
Approve the city's fiscal year 2011 corrective action plan concomitant with fiscal year 2011 audit report. Authorize the award of a contract to First Priority Emergency Vehicles, Inc., Manchester, New Jersey, for the purchase of two 2013 ambulance chassis, remounts, and refurbishment in the amount of $219,500. Authorize the award of a contract to Ditching Flemington Ford, Flemington, New Jersey, for the purchase of vehicle parts and repairs for various departments for the period September 11, 2012 through April 10, 2013. In an amount not to exceed $50,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Rico USA Inc., Pembroke, New Jersey, for the leasing of new photocopiers for the period September 1, 2012 through August 13, 2013, in an amount not to exceed $75,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Cleveland Auto and Tire Company, Elizabeth, for the purchase of tires and tubes for vehicles for the Department of Public Works, Police and Fire for the period September 2012 through September 10, 2014 at a cost not to exceed $500,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Guardline Fire and Safety Company, Elmwood Park, New Jersey, under the Morris County Co-op for the purchase of personal protection items and equipment for the fire department for the period September 10, 2012 through June 30, 2013 in an amount not to exceed $40,000.
Let me read the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Mr. President.
Move it second. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan. Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Bowman.
Aye. All resolution passes.
Authorize the award of a contract to Motorola Solutions, Inc., Ward, New Jersey, for the purchase of portable radios and accessories for the fire department at a cost of $323,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Firefighter 1, Sparta, New Jersey, for the purchase of personal protection items and equipment for the fire department under the Morris County Co-op for the period September 10, 2012 through June 30, 2013, in an amount not to exceed Authorize the award of a contract to ESI Equipment, Washington, Pennsylvania, for the purchase of police and homeland security equipment and supplies for the period September 13, 2012 through April 30, 2014, at a cost not to exceed $40,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Hartford Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut, through the agent of record Hughes Plummer Associates to provide policy insurance covering auxiliary police officers for the period July 1, 2012 to June 30, 2013, at an annual premium of $310. Authorize the award of a contract to Hartford Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut, through the agent of record Hughes Plummer Associates for the renewal of the policy insurance covering the fidelity officials bond for the city treasurer tax collector Paul Lesniak for the period December 1, 2012 to December 1, 2013, at an annual premium of $1,750. Authorize the award of contract to Union Square Medical Associates Elizabeth to provide for professional medical services for city employees and police and fire departments for the period September 1, 2012 to August 31, 2013, at a cost not to exceed $95,000. Authorize the award of a contract to Western Surety Bond Company of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, through the agent of record Hughes Plummer Associates to provide policy insurance covering the municipal court judges and the entire municipal court personnel for the period September 1, 2012 to September 1, 2013, at an annual premium of $1,565.
You have to read the resolution for the budget. Move the resolution for all, Mr. President. Move in second. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Aye. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Stanion.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Cole.
Aye. 7 ayes. All resolution passed.
Authorize the award of a contract to Evanston Insurance Company, Deerfield, Illinois, through the agent of record Otterstead Insurance Agency, Inc., for an insurance policy covering city nurses for the period August 3, 2012 to August 3, 2013, at an annual premium of $16,150. Authorize the tax collector to issue a duplicate tax sale certificate for the property known as Block 13, Lot 1785, sold on June 11, 1999. Authorize the tax collector to issue a duplicate tax sale certificate for the property known as Block 13, Lot 1703, sold on June 11, 1999. Authorize the proper city officials to submit to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development a substantial amendment to the consolidated plan for CD 36 fiscal year 2010, specifically to reprogram $275,000 from the Elizabeth Development Company. Authorize the proper city officials to submit to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development a substantial amendment to the consolidated plan for CD 37, funding year 2011 for Emergency Solutions Grant, specifically to allocate $51,753 for direct rental assistance as required by HUD. Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents in connection with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs State Neighborhood Stabilization Program grant award in the amount of $1,500,000 for expenditure of such funds pursuant to the terms of the grant agreement.
You got to read the resolution by the move the resolution for all, Mr. President. Any comments? Move. Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Stanion.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Cole.
Aye. 7 ayes. All resolution passed.
Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents in connection with the Union County Neighborhood Stabilization Program grant award in the amount of $850,000 for expenditure of such funds pursuant to the terms of the grant agreement. Authorize the proper city officials to execute a third-party agreement with New Jersey Community Development Group, LLC, Union, New Jersey, as required under the terms of the Union County Neighborhood Stabilization 3 program for the construction of 8 residential units in a 20-unit mixed-use building located at 466 Spring Street for a deferred payment neighborhood stabilization program loan in the amount of $850,000. Establish liens for the removal and disposal of debris on properties listed on Schedule A on file in the City Clerk's office in the total amount of $7,378.37. Establish liens for the boarding up of properties listed on Schedule A on file in the City Clerk's office in the total amount of $1,594.80. Reject all bids received on September 5, 2012 for repairs and maintenance of the plumbing systems at various public buildings owned by the city and authorize the Director of Public Works to re-advertise for same. Authorize contract amendment number 1 final to the contract awarded to Joseph J. Goldman Son, Inc. to provide construction and management services for the Elizabeth River Trail Phase 1 in the amount of $160,610. Specifically to provide additional services in the amount of $30,400, increasing the contract amount to $147,010.
You have to read the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Mr. President.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusting.
Aye.
Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan.
Aye.
Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Cole.
Aye. Chair ayes, all resolution passes.
Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents for the New Jersey Department of Transportation's Bikeway Grant Program of constructing dedicated bike paths to provide funding to expand the Elizabeth River Trail project between Bridge Street and South Street by implementing Phase 2 of the initiative in an amount not to exceed $1,500,000. Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents for the New Jersey Department of Transportation's Transit Village Grant Program for non-traditional transportation-related projects to continue the Elizabeth Avenue Streetscape project extending from Broad Street to Bridge Street in an amount not to exceed $750,000. Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents for the fiscal year 2013 state aid to counties and municipalities funding under the New Jersey Department of Transportation Trust Fund Authority Act to provide funding for new traffic signals to be installed at the intersection of Elizabeth Avenue and Bridge Street and Elizabeth Avenue and Jefferson Avenue in an amount not to exceed $550,000. Authorize the proper city officials to execute all necessary documents for the New Jersey Department of Transportation Safe Streets to Transit program to provide funding to implement sidewalk, curbing, lighting, and aesthetic improvements on Mars Avenue from Phil Rizzuto Park to Irvington Avenue in an amount not to exceed $550,000. Authorize contract amendment number 1 awarded to Birdsall Service Group to provide environmental consulting engineering services for remediation of Sullivan Road and 630 Dowd Avenue at a cost of $85,100 for additional services performed on a portion of Sullivan Road at a cost not to exceed $68,500, increasing said contract to $153,610.
You have to read the resolution. What is your pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Mr. President.
Moved and seconded. Any comments?
Yes, Mr. President.
Yes, Councilman.
I think this will be the right time for me to make a few comments pertaining to the great accomplishment. We're reaching out in the area of Broad Street, Elizabeth Avenue. You know, those are all grant money, whether it's the River Trail that we're about to go to Phase 6. I'm happy to see Phase 2 going on. This is all money that we spend and we utilize in Elizabeth in order to betterment our city in every way possible. I hate to see when people, they're talking about open session, talking negative about Elizabeth. And yet they don't see the good things that we do in our city. It's unfortunate that some of the ladies that were here tonight, they're living in such a, situation. That situation was not created by the city council, okay? And there's nothing that we can do as a councilman except to encourage the people that are spending their money to put towards the right direction. We did that already at one meeting, we'll probably do another meeting. I feel sorry for them. But this is positive thing that we do in the city. There are a lot of people that don't see, they like to see the negative and bring in the highlights in the newspaper and television or whatever. All the good things gets buried into the paperwork and goes on fire. But yeah, intelligent people, they do see the work that gets done on a daily basis with this traffic congestion because of that. So this is positive for us city. Thank you, Mr. President.
Anyone else? Councilman Mazza, I concur with what you just said because this city, being the fourth largest urban city in the with this present administration and this governing body here, you look out right throughout the city, you see all the various improvement that has been taking place from year after year after year after year. It's a testament to how well we try to take care of our city. I don't want to start naming a certain project because I'll run out of room. Because it's just that I'm just happy to live in Elizabeth and proud of it. Because when I'm visiting other cities, I can take my chest out and say yes, how proud I am to be Elizabethan. But yes, Councilman Mazza, I have to concur with what you just said. Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusty. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs.
Aye.
Councilman Keenan. Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Cole.
Aye. All resolution passed, seven ayes.
Authorize the proper city officials to accept the Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Program grant in the amount of $75,440 to fund the Targeted Violent Crime Initiative. Amended resolution adopted May 24, 2011, accepting a U.S. Department of Homeland Security FEMA fiscal year 2011 port security grant in an amount not to exceed $1,175,000. Specifically to accept $817,228 in additional funding awarded to the city, enabling improved preparation and safety services, raising the amount of said award to $2,542,228. Establish handicap parking space in front of the premises located at 564 Jefferson Avenue. Declare the month of October 2012 as Italian American Heritage Month and permit their flag raising in front of City Hall on October 10, 2012 at 12 noon. Pay utility bills, approve bingo and raffle licenses.
You have to read the resolution. What is it, pleasure?
Move the resolution for a vote, Mr. President.
Move next second. Any comments?
Mr. President, I'd like to welcome you to come to the Italian flag raising ceremony on October 10th. The entire city council should be there at 12 noon. Thank you.
Anyone else? Roll call.
Councilwoman Perkins Dusty. Councilman Questa.
Aye.
Councilman Jacobs. Councilman Keenan. Councilman Sedan.
Aye.
Councilman Mazza. President Pro Tem Cole.
Aye, seven ayes, no resolution passed. Combination of Jesus Morton Church, 20th anniversary, Lee McGoodman, retirement of Elizabeth Police Department, Memorial, Elson Wilkerson, Martha Velez, and I'd like to add Larry Body, who have been was a prominent role, played a prominent role in the Dr. Martin Luther King commemorative program here for this city. He truly going to be missed, so let's all stand for a memorial. Motion to adjourn.
Speak.